What is going on, everybody? It is Dylan with DFS, and in today's video, I'm going over the Week 2 Thursday Night Showdown between the Commanders and Packers. This one, we are waiting for some injuries, but it's not the injuries that we're used to waiting for. Green Bay's offensive line is kind of banged up. Two of their starters limited or did not participate in practice, so that's one to watch for. Could be a huge factor in this game, especially for a team that is a really good run team. So that's one to watch for. Yet again, it's not fantasy related, but it does impact those fantasy players. So going on this, and I do have both DraftKings and Fanduel, and they're pretty even for the most part as far as who is where. It's Daniels, Jacobs, Love, McLaurin, Debo, Reed, Bill, Austin Eckler, and then it changes after that. So on FanDuel, it's Austin Eckler, the defenses, kickers, and then Matthew Golden before the tight ends. On DraftKings, you get Matthew Golden above the tight ends, kickers, defenses. So Matthew Golden, you get a discount on FanDuel. DraftKings, you're not getting as much of a discount. You're getting a discount in that sense on the defenses on DraftKings. So so the way I'm taking this game is trying to figure out who is good at what week one, because obviously Green Bay's defense shut down Detroit's offense. It was a top 5 offense last season. Washington played the Giants to where it looked really bad for the Giants offense. I don't want to try to downplay the Commanders by any means, but man, the Giants offense looked really, really, really bad. That's why a lot of people are hoping for Jackson Dart. But regardless, we're on this game. So it's really hard to dictate if that Washington defense did take improvements from last season. They did look good, but like I said, it's still really hard to evaluate based off of how bad the Giants offense was. And then offensively for both teams, like Green Bay's offense truly didn't look that good, right? We know Detroit's defense is healthy now, and that was a big thing on them. So yet again, it's really hard to say, hey, was Detroit's defense also really good? Or was it just Green Bay just kind of going, hey, it's a division game week 1. We have the lead, a good lead. Let's keep it that way. Washington, kind of the same thing, division game. That one was less scary. I think Washington looked very comfortable. That entire game. So breaking down of who I like on this slate. So for quarterbacks, I'm going to prefer Jayden Daniels. His offensive line isn't dealing with injuries. Green Bay's secondary, I don't think is still that good. I think they'll have guys that step up. They still have a really good safety, McKinney back there. But as far as their corners, I don't think they have like a true shutdown corner just yet. So I do like Jayden Daniels. I do like Debo Samuel. It's easy to go to last year and say, hey, the connection between Terry and Jayden Daniels will get there, and it probably will. But you got to remember, last year they also started off pretty slow as well, and with Debo emerging, right? They brought Debo in for a reason. Debo had a really good game. He's cheaper. I'm going to prefer Debo Samuel than Terry McLaurin. Yes, Terry has higher upside. I will definitely not disagree with you on that, but we can't just always go back to years previous and go with what we know today. So yes, I like Jayden Daniels. I like to pair him with Debo Samuel. And I also am slightly interested. I am concerned because of his injury status through practice this week. But Austin Eckler in the receiving game, he's $200 cheaper. Granted, Merritt looked better. I think we can all agree on that. But Eckler did get a good amount of the snaps, so I do like Eckler on that side as well. You're not getting a lot of value out of Washington. You're truly not. Noah Brown, I guess, at 3,200 is worth mentioning. Lane got some snaps in. Don't know what the running back room is going to look like for Washington. Nils Rodriguez was an inactive. So for running backs, you're just truly looking at Merritt and Eckler as your 1-2. And then just deciding, do you want to play Terry? Do you want to play Debo? I mean, they're $400 apart. This is going to be the true question of which of these two guys you want to play. Doesn't mean you have to, but want to play, right? You could target Jaden Daniels and a running back. You don't have to have a pass catcher. Jaden Daniels does well enough just on the ground. And if you want to say, hey, like the receiving upside of the running backs is there too, to where you want to play both running backs, I mean, go for it as well. That's definitely a play, right? You could just say, hey, I think between Mary and Eckler, they're going to outscore a receiver or both receivers. I mean, that's highly possible, right? You're paying 13.8 though for that to happen. But on a slate like this, to where you have unknowns with Green Bay's defense, especially with Micah Parsons getting added, yeah, I'm going to try to target the rushing upside of this Washington team. On the Green Bay side, Jordan Love, sure. I am skeptical on Jacobs. I mean, where's the bell cow back for Green Bay? But Washington did a lot to add to their interior defense, defensive line, linebackers. They did quite a bit to try to not be the defense they've been in years past, especially with having a defensive-minded coach. It's kind of what you want to prioritize. So, not really sold on Jacobs. I will say it was pretty much Josh Jacobs getting all the goal line work as well. So if Green Bay does get down the field, he would be the go-to guy there. They passed more than Washington, but I mean, nonetheless, it's Josh Jacobs going to get the goal line work. If you want to target it and believe that Green Bay is going to get down there, go for it. I'm looking at paying for Jordan Love and then figuring out which Green Bay wide receiver I want, right? Jaden Reed outscored the other Green Bay wide receivers, but Romeo Doubs was on the field more. Romeo Doubs led the team in red zone targets, and Romeo Doubs is a whole hell of a lot cheaper as well. So if you're looking for a cheap price to pair with Jordan Love, yeah, Doubs is there, right? So definitely interested in that one. But you get discounts like Wicks is $400 cheaper. I mean, he got some snaps in. Matthew Golden is just in a really, really tough spot. Like, he's cheaper than Jaden Reed, the running backs on Washington, but he's more expensive than the tight ends on this slate and the defenses. Like Zach Ertz, I think is a really good name too if you want to get one of those Washington pieces and at a discount. Because like I said, on Washington, you're not really getting a discount on anybody. Like Noah Brown, Lane would be the two guys that are going to see some snaps. But other than that, like, Moore had I think one play, if not two, but that was pretty much it. Didn't see a lot of snaps. So let's kind of build a lineup and see what we could do. If you guys want, I could do one on both sides. So let's try to do it. So let's try and do the difficult thing, and let's try to build off of Jaden Daniels in this one. And we're not off to a hot start, 67. So let's put Romeo Doubs in there. I mentioned wanting to get him. Let's pair Jaden Daniels with Zach Ertz, 79. I want to try to get Jordan Love. Let's see what that looks like, 68. We can afford Austin Eckler. And for the sake of it, I mean, we get Matthew Golden. So let's throw Golden in there. And easily could take Eckler out and throw Merritt in. So I'm fine with that as well. So that's just an example of a line you could do on this slate. Doesn't have Josh Jacobs. Neither pass catcher for Washington. Targeting a scoring game, obviously, right? No defenses, no kickers. So that's just an example. Do a Fanduel one and see if we could do something similar on Fanduel. We're going to be spending a third of our salary on Jaden Daniels at captain. But Romeo Doubs helps us out a little bit. Yet again, see if we can add Ertz. And we can. And add Jordan Love. See what that looks like. Let's see. So if I throw Merit in there, we're left with 9,800. So I can't afford a pass catcher. So what if I do Eckler, and then I could do Debo. So I could do a 4-2 Washington. I get Jaden Daniels, I get Zach Ertz, I get Eckler, I get Debo, and then I get a run back of Jordan Love and Romeo Doubs on that side. So yeah, that's just showing the difference in prices on the site. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you guys are interested in joining us for our DFS plays, for any fantasy, my bets and props, my spreadsheets for the main slates. If you guys are interested in any of that, click the link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.